That's it. We outside.
We outside.
All right. Hey, everybody. As we just said, we're
We're
outside.
outside.
We're going on all kinds of adventures today, and we've got Puppy here with us. Say hi, Swag. Hi. It's Puppy. She'll probably jump down and start exploring in a moment. But we wanted to take a minute and talk to you all about the coaching program that we've alluded to on a couple of episodes, but we haven't gone into detail about. We want to talk to you about why we're doing this now and what we hope you can get out of it, and why it's important that we share this with you, and how we think it's helpful.
Yeah, and as we've been talking about transitions and getting ready for 2025, now is a good time for you to start thinking about, what do you want 2025 to look like for you? And how do you want it to be different? How do you want to continue evolving and growing? And one of the things that you can do as you're preparing yourself mentally for the new year is think about how you're going to invest in yourself by perhaps considering our coaching program.
Yeah, we've talked a lot in several of our episodes about investing in yourself and how important that is. We were reflecting in our own experience, and I think it's been about 15 years since I've had a gap in coaching. I've always had a coach and external support helping me through specific challenges, because there are always challenges in the workplace. I don't know if it's been similar for you.
Yeah, for sure. In fact, the first time that I was introduced to a coach was when I was a mid-level officer. It was earlier in my career where I had begun thinking about, what do I want the next phase of my career to look like, and how can I get myself ready to take on greater responsibilities of leadership. And so I sought a coach. There was a brief gap in between when I had my first coach and once I excelled to senior level positions. But I would say I've had a coach for at least, a coach consistently for at least the past 10 years. And it has made a remarkable difference. It's a critical component of what I call my leadership arsenal, which helps me stay focused, which helps me to think outside of the box and to not get stuck in my own head, and to have someone come in and be objective and be neutral and kind of unlock things that are already within me that I know are there, but they're usually buried beneath. And sometimes I get so focused on the here and now and the minutia of things that I'm trying to manage that I forget to, level up and take a step up, take a step, above the fray of whatever I'm dealing with, to really problem solve and unlock the magic, that's within me.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. And so the other piece I would say is that as we reflected on the requests that we had to offer this type of service and what has been helpful to us in our own experience, we didn't want to create something that was like a one-off or just kind of fly-by-night. We know that it's the sustained conversations, the sustained assistance that is really impactful on your leadership journey. And so you'll see when you look on our website for more information about the program that it's 6 months. And it's 6 months because we genuinely want to be there to walk with you on this particular part of your journey. And we know that, and you'll see that it's kicking off in January. And that's because we know that that is a really good time, I think, for many of us. It's like a mental marker of, okay, a new calendar year is starting, and how do I want to grow and pour into myself? And we want to be ready to go with you on that journey.
And the other thing that you'll see is that the program includes individual coaching sessions with Belinda and me, but also group coaching. That is something that I have experienced in my training to actually become a professional coach. The power that can be unleashed between talking to a coach one-on-one, but then also being with a group of colleagues and hearing their experiences and seeing the commonality between what they are going through and what you may be going through is quite powerful. And with everything that we do it with intention. We do it with a lot of thought. And so we really have curated a program that we think will have a tremendous impact.
Yeah, and I would say in my own experience, even as I pivot, I have been participating in a group coaching program that has been huge in my development, hearing and learning from others, just as you said, and watching that growth and evolution. It's now, for me, in this group coaching class, been almost a year. And I look forward to it each week. And then, and I also have an individual coach that's specifically working with me as I pivot. And that has been really, really helpful and insightful. So in our program, you'll see that at the start of the year, in January, there's what we're calling a sprint, where you are going to meet with the two of us individually. And then we're going to learn more about what's the specific problem that you're trying to solve. What are you struggling with? And begin to think about what that roadmap over the next 6 months would look like. Then also during that sprint month, we'll meet at least twice with the group. It's going to be a small group, y'all. We only are opening this up to a few people because we want to make sure that we can pour into you and give you time, just like our coaches do for us. And then you'll also have, at the end of the sprint month, another opportunity to meet with us individually to talk about what did we learn during those group sessions, how are we building on that problem that you've outlined, and what should really be happening over the next 6 months. And then we'll have monthly group sessions. You'll have opportunities to engage with us, again, as an individual, at least one more time during the program. And of course, we'll be available, via email or text for those situations that we can't predict that will arise when you need a thought partner, because that's what we want to be.
And just to keep it all the way real, we know that when it comes to investing in yourself, there's some trade-offs, there's some sacrifices. And you may think, oh my, this sounds like a lot. Like, do I have the capacity to make this type of investment? And I just want to highlight the fact that you can pay in installments. If you go onto our website, you'll see, you can pay up front. And if you sign up before November 15th, there's a discount. But if that's not possible for you, there is an installment option where, we think the financial sacrifice, if you will be less of a burden. But really just want to foot stomp the point that if you're trying to level up your game, if you're really trying to grow, we believe that this is a worthwhile investment. And you have to begin thinking about, how do you want to pour into yourself in order to reach the next level?
Yeah, it's a journey.
It's a journey.
And I agree with you 100%, Shelby, that I think we've all had moments where we're like, I need this investment, I need this thing. It is 100% real to be like, I don't know if this is gonna be how I choose to do it, but I've never regretted when I took that chance.
Likewise.
Right? You know who we are and what we bring and what we've stood for, and you know that we care about your journey, and we're going to do everything we can to help you move forward. So I just want to encourage everyone to go on to our site, stirringsuccess.com. If you look under our store, you'll see our 6-month executive journey. Please take a look at it. Don't hesitate to reach out to us if you have problems or questions, and don't let, if you have questions about the payment plan or anything like that, if it's not clear, please let us know, and we'll talk about it. The other thing I just want to highlight is that on October 29th.
Yes.
Yeah, we're gonna have an Instagram live, so at leadership_T on Instagram, where we're specifically going to answer questions about this program. So I encourage you to join that IG Live. It will be, I think we're planning at 8 p.m. on that evening. Bring your questions, right? Because it is an investment, and we want you to make an informed decision about it.
And we'll also be ready to perhaps share anecdotes about how coaching has benefited us, how it's made a difference in our own professional journeys. We really are eager to partner with you and to be co-pilots on your journey of transformation.
Great. Yeah, so we've got a superstar puppy here at the park. So we'll let her continue her walk, but just know that we spent a lot of time and effort developing this program with you in mind, and we want to see you succeed. We want the best for you, and this is one of our efforts to do that. So please, we look forward to seeing you on October 29th at 8 p.m. on IG.
Yes.
But also know that, we only have a few more slots left. So if you are thinking about doing it, I want to encourage you to do it as soon as possible, because I think this is the only time this year that we're going to have a program like this. So don't say I'll wait till next time, because
There might not be one.
next time might be a bit further off than you think.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Thank you.
Talk to you soon.